ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here. Welcome to Star Wars Republic at War, the Clone Wars expansion. This is a Star Wars Empire at War mod that I covered a while back on Mod Library, and I did mention in that spotlight that I would do a Let's Play of this one, because, well, hell, I want to lead the Republic forces. So, the idea is I'm playing as Jedi Master Shaq. I'm leading the Republic clone troopers in a fight against the Separatist droid army, trying to secure the Republic and bring it back under one rule. Separatists, of course, don't like that idea, and they're fielding this gigantic droid military force. So I'm going to lead my clone troopers as best I can to fight for victory. So let's do it. Go ahead and get this going. Single player, Galactic Conquest. Now, I'm probably going to do... Which one should I do? They've got the Fall of the Jedi, I don't want to do that one. They've got the entire Clone Wars, which is 70 planets. That's a lot of planets. The Outer Rim Sieges only have 43 planets. And then there's the Core Assault, which has 16. So, we're going to do... You know what? Let's do it. We'll do the big one. So this series may be going on for a while until I have victory. We're going to play on medium. I'm going to be playing as the Republic. 70 planets. Now what I will be changing, I'm going to change the tech level up to tech level 4. The reason for this is I want this to have the units that everybody knows from the Clone Wars. You know, I want to have the transports, because if you don't have at least level 4, I believe it is, you can't even build the Venators. You can't build the clone flying transports, the tanks. Everything that you see at the very beginning of the Clone Wars isn't even in the game. So I am going to jump up to tech level 4. Let's see, max tech level 5, start at tech level 4, 10,000 credits, and ask for auto resolve. Now I will be editing this series because there's going to be a lot of those. There's a lot of stuff you guys aren't going to want to see. There's a lot of like Imperial maintenance and whatnot, Empire maintenance and shenanigans. So I will be cutting out the bits that are kind of boring and the battles that are really boring. Sometimes you get that AI unit that will run around the map, the enemy one, and not surrender, and it'll only be like one special forces guy and take me 20 minutes to hunt his butt down. So I'll be editing stuff like that out. The Clone Wars. The lines have been drawn. The Clone Wars have begun. Many systems have fallen under the sway of the elusive Count Dooku and his Confederacy of Independent Systems. We must preserve the integrity of the Republic. All systems aligned with the Confederacy must be brought back under Republic control, and the Separatist forces must be eliminated from the galaxy. So to win, kick the Confederacy out of the universe. And pause it, and we'll take a good look at the Galactic map and see where we are at in the Republic. During this this tech level, this era of the Clone Wars, we have Commander Cody as a hero, of course, the illustrious Chancellor Palpatine, because we don't know who he actually is at this point. We've got Delta Force, or the Delta Squad. These guys are really badass. Where are they at? Delta, there you are. You're in orbit right now. Delta Squad, if you've ever played Republic Commando, they are badass. Clone troopers, special forces to the extreme. Of course, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you know what? Let's go ahead and get you into orbit. Obi-Wan, oh, I can't do it while it's paused. So we'll take Anakin Skywalker, General Skywalker, and General Kenobi, and put them with the fleet. Let's go ahead and put Delta in their own unit, because we're going to be using them for raiding. In this mod, both sides can actually do raids, and let's go ahead and put Mace Windu into orbit as... And why not? Plo Koon, Jedi Master, in orbit as well. So the reason I'm putting them in orbit is because they have Jedi Starfighters. They're pretty legit. And yep, we can build the Venator class. Excellent. We're gonna actually go ahead and start building one of those. They are 4,000 apiece, and that's them cheaper because Palpatine is on Coruscant. Wherever he is, your troops are a little less expensive. So we'll look over, we've got the Quate shipyards. These are gonna be really, really important to us. This is where we can build our capital ships. So we're gonna go ahead and reinforce that with a bigger shipyard. That pretty much spends the majority of my money. Looking out here toward Taurus, we've got quite a few planets. There's Mandalore, which could cause some problems. They are, I believe, a neutral system. Right now, if I remember the Clone Wars correctly, that was a storyline that was going there. Mandalore, the home of the ancient warriors. They have a big issue with Jedi because of their history. They've done had quite a few wars with the Jedi Order and the Republic. Mon Calamari is kind of cut off. It looks like I do have a route to them, but this could easily be cut off, so I have to be careful not to lose Mon Cal. Let's see, the Maw is a black hole system. Let's turn on all the informational buttons to see what we got. The Maw has almost no income, and its benefit is almost nothing. So the only benefit is it allows me to get to Hongar, which its benefits are not that fantastic, and the money isn't that good either, so I'm not overly concerned with this planet. One planet that is really important, if we look down toward the south, is Camino, the clone homeworld. This is the only place that I can train the clone trooper companies. These are huge groups, 36 soldiers per platoon. You can also get the 501st here, I believe, and we need an officer training base for that. ARC commandos is what we need. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. One of the ways that I liked to control Camino is by ground forces. I always like to have a large ground army there. And one of the benefits of is it Camino, I think? Clone trooper units, no. One of these local areas, this one is production boost. Interesting. Each planet has a benefit of some kind. Tactical information of nearby systems. So, Bothu is a really good one because it's got the Bothan spies on it. It means I can see all these systems nearby. We can see what kind of fleets, and this is actually a sizable one because they've got the looser hulks. The big battleships, the droid control ships. And a couple divisions of B1 battle droids. Fairly easy to take out the B1 battle droids. They've got to have a lot of troops. So we're looking pretty good. All the way over to the southwest, we're looking at Bespin. Bespin is a very important system because it is a high income system. It is a mining system. And something we're going to want to put more refineries on to enhance that. We're also going to want to probably get a bigger space station here to help secure this sector. Because right now, there's not a lot of ships in the area to defend it. It'll do the enemy a great benefit to take Bespin from me because it'll cut my income by a massive amount. So what we're probably going to do is, this system, the only benefit of having this system right now is the station is stealthed. Not that great of a benefit. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back some troops. Let's go ahead and unpause this. We're going to pull these ships back. Hopefully Hoth is clear of enemies, but we're going to find out right now. Oh, it is clear. Fantastic. So since there's no enemies there, what we're going to do is we're going to train some clones. Training. Commander, he's probably more like a lieutenant. Lieutenant, head on over to Hoth. I want you to land on the ground and secure that system for the Republic. And then head on over to Mustafar. Let's go ahead and scout that system. Send the clone troopers over there. All right, we do have troops over on Mustafar, enemy ships. We'll check it out. So the reason I use clone troopers to justify why I sent a single unarmed transport over there is because a single transport is very easy to get out and it's a low risk. If I sent over larger ships, you know, you have the risk of losing those ships. Lieutenant, get your men out of there as quickly as possible. We now know what's there. We'll send reinforcements to secure Mustafar from the enemy as quickly as possible. We do have a space station. Sensors, long-range sensors are picking up a space station. Long-range sensors will pick up large objects in space. So the Hulks, they'll actually pick up. We'll go ahead and retreat. Preparing for jump to He's far enough away, beginning the computations for a jump to light speed. Excellent. He got his men out of there. Republic transports. I think they look pretty cool. So we could actually, let me pause this. It may take some ships to do it, because there's not very many here, actually. Acclimators are, they're good ships, they just don't take the hits they need to. We need to dispatch at least another 2 Venators to really have a great advantage over the enemy here, and maybe some more fighters. So Commander at Bespin Station, we're going to dispatch a Jedi out there to oversee operations and reinforcements. We also want to reinforce Kuwait shipyards, so in a day or so we'll probably do that. Coruscant is a big income planet. Let's build another one, and let's get a couple of ARC fighters and some bombers under production for reinforcements. We're going to be dispatching Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. They make a good team. And a couple of Republic gunships to oversee operations in the southwestern section of the map. There is one problem with my plan, it looks like. It looks to get to Bespin, we have to get through Bestine. Let's go. And we don't know we don't know what's at Bestine. Can we build it's a gravity well station? No, we cannot. So, looks like Bestine's gonna have to be taken from them if we want to get reinforcements to the south, because that's how the hyperspace lanes are working out. So right now, gentlemen, and I hate to say this, wow, with the mining facility on board, that planet is now pulling 4,280 credits. So we're going to go ahead and build a level 4 shipyard there to defend those resources. We need to open up a supply lane, so Bestine is going to have to be something that we focus on taking. I think the best way to do this, we're going to pull ships from the local star systems to reinforce Obi-Wan's fleet. And we really need to see what's over there, so let's go ahead and send Obi-Wan and Anakin over there to Bestine. Let's find out what you have. There's nothing in orbit right now. Really? Alright, move in the fleet. Oh, maybe because it was just a couple of Jedi. What did I just bring in? Okay, so because I sent in a couple of Jedi, it didn't seem to set off the battle. The enemy didn't know I was there because it was a small commando raid. I probably could have sent the Jedi through without issue. But because I brought in the rest of the fleet, I've begun a battle. So we're gonna go ahead and begin it. Auto-resolve is not something you want to use in this. It really isn't. It will just crush your troops almost every time. It's really bad. Compared to what you can do yourself, it's pretty bad. Alright, all ships. Launch fighters. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. Impressive. Punch it, R2. We're going to see what they've got. So all you ships stand by. And be ready to get the heck out of here. Stop us. This should be interesting. So we just closed the wings so they're faster. We're rerouting all power from weapons to engines. Ah, that is a big space station. Good. Let's go. That is a level 4 space station, and that is not something that we really want to be engaging. Jedi don't seek adventure. Not with this force. Patience. It's really not. And they've got one battleship. Like old times. We could do it, but we don't have the bomber support to do it, because we have to take out the subsystems. Tactical situation is unfavorable. We are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, all troops, retreat. Now, the issue with retreating in this is sometimes, for whatever reason, I don't understand why, you'll lose fighters. Because you can't dock the fighters. So it'll randomly say, oh, you retreated, you lost fighters. But it's better to lose fighters than to get into a fight you can't win. Excellent, the fleet retreated, they moved back here. We're gonna go ahead and send in the Jedi to reinforce Bestine. And they made it through the blockade without issue. Fantastic. What level ships can you build? You can, okay, you can build Dreadnought class. So we might be able to do this if I build a couple of Dreadnoughts down here.
Vehicle in production.
We'll build some dreadnoughts and we'll build some bombers.
In production.
Fantastic. Coruscant is surrounded by quite a few planets here that don't have... I think what's the best option here is to bring in commando raids to the local star systems. Commander Cody. Hi, General Obi-Wan Kenobi. Cody is a loyal and competent soldier who always follows his orders. Nah, we're not going to bring him. What we will bring in is Delta, Plo Koon. Are a good mix. Delta, Plo Koon, and what we really need is a group of anti-tank clone troopers, if we have any. Let's get a research facility and let's get a barracks going and a shield generator. I want to upgrade Coruscant's defenses because they are fairly important. Same with the Kuwait shipyards. We really want this place. We need to secure this. This is where we build our capital ships. This in Coruscant, very important. You've got Yavin 4 up here too, I didn't notice that. Another thing we need to do is send a couple of scouts to the local star systems up to the northwest, just to see what's in these sectors. Can we get a... We can't. Shipyard. We need to find the system that allows us to build ground transports. Kashyyyk, you can build Wookiee warriors. Oh, I love it. I love seeing it. That's fantastic.
Construction complete.
But we are going to focus our efforts down here on Mustafar. I want to take this planet.
Unit in production.
Bombs primed.
All right. Let's get a few more Syntax class.
Vehicle in production.
To help support this. We're probably going to need some ground troops too. I'm a little sad that we don't have... Let's go ahead and get that going. That we don't have ARC transports. We don't have the big clone transports. I'm not sure which planets actually can build them. Ooh, this might be it right here actually. We just don't have the gear, the equipment on the planet to do it yet. There's Naboo. One cool thing about Naboo, you can build the Naboo starfighters. And just in case it's attacked, I want a couple Naboo starfighters there. I think it's a neat setup. Tatooine. Tatooine is a very important sector because it's the only way to get to the Outer Rim. It is the entrance sector to Geonosis, to Ryloth. And we can absolutely expect them to attack this planet. It also will cut us off from Kamino, so... Let's go ahead and start that up. The battle for Mustafar. As soon as these ships are done, I think we'll have the firepower necessary to push for Mustafar.
Construction complete.
Oh, these are connected. That could be really, really bad. Oh boy. Let's get 3 more bombers out. Clones ground troops to protect Hoth. Go ahead and join with the fleet. Why can't I move you? Ah, maybe because you don't have a ship capable of hyperspace in your fleet. What if you guys are together? There it goes. Nope, just the clones are moving. Durability boost of battle droids while this planet is owned. Now that's something that we don't need them having.
Copy that. Cruiser ready, sir.
Cruiser's ready? No, cruiser. Upgrade Bespin's.
Construction complete.
Oh, we're gonna upgrade Bespin's space station
Frigate ready, sir.
for damn good reason. They do not want to lose this planet. So pushing out the Mustafar, I think, will help secure this area. And then we can push out to Utopa and Solisavan. I want to focus on taking Mustafar. Excellent. You're ready. Fly on out here. We're going to begin the attack as soon as the reinforcements arrive. The clone troopers on the ground. Don't need to be bringing in those kind of transports. All right, let's do it, gentlemen. We're going in. We're also going to save, just in case we crash.
Battle.
Tactically important to the droid army, it allows their droids to be built at a greater number and with more health. This is one of their production facilities. Located on the outer rim, the tiny planet of Mustafar is a fiery world, unstable geology filled with mineral-rich volcanic rivers of molten lava. While this planet is controlled, all B2 battle droids in the galaxy gain 15% durability. That's a lot in the galaxy. This is going to hit them hard for taking it. Alright, we're launching all fighters.
A day won't come when the droid army can outfight us.
Obi-Wan
without
Kenobi
technical advantage.
and
This reminds me of that time on Tibrin.
Anakin Skywalker will be taking point. I'm actually going to group up the bombers into
Package ready for delivery.
two assault groups.
What's my destination? Targeting computer.
Let's go ahead and zoom over here.
Give me a target.
Group 1, Group 2. I try to keep the bombers out of the majority of the direct fighting.
Be mindful, we haven't won yet.
Alright, Anakin, Obi-Wan, let's scout the enemy position. Let's see what we're up against while they prepare for the attack.
I won't be long.
Find out where these clankers are at.
Master Yoda foresaw this. If these droids could shoot straight, we might be in trouble.
Alright, we were able to take out that bomber squadron fairly easily.
Definitely.
Looks like they've got some
They're bound to run out of
turret
droids
support
eventually.
and more bombers hiding in the asteroid field. Good to find them now instead of bringing in the troops. Speaking of bringing in the troops,
Your orders, General. Bearing, sir.
excellent. Let's move in slow and let's come in behind this asteroid field.
Coming about.
Nice and slow. How's the Jedi doing? Harassing the enemy. They're using really heavy cannons on the Jedi ships. The Jedi starfighters are very, very fast, very hard for them to be hit. But we are going to neutralize these turrets before the fleet arrives.
We'll rendezvous with you there.
And then we'll pull back. This looks like a type 2 station, droid station. Separatist forces are not going to be making it.
This reminds me of that time on Tibrin.
The clone army is hard to replace compared to the droid army, so we have to be very careful how we deploy these guys. Alright, fighters. Fighters will be taking point with the Jedi.
What's my destination?
The primary target of all bomber wings is going to be the shield generator and the hangar bay. We can hit the hangar bay, we'll be able to keep their reinforcements from spawning.
I have fighter support.
Alright,
Engine.
let's bring up the left flank.
Copy that,
I
General.
want you guys taking point. The one nice thing about
Target.
the Acclimator class is that they have a reinforced shield ability, which allows them to tank a bit more. But without that ability, if you don't turn it on and the shields go down, you're not able to use it.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
Alright, squadrons.
Ready to take them out.
All fighter squadrons, prepare to go in. Your job is to distract the main cannons while the troops rush in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And capture the turret outpost here.
Blow something up. On our way. Your orders,
Start moving in.
cruising speed.
Stand by here. Capture that point.
Yes, General. Direction received.
We are moving in.
Blow something up.
Fighters, 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 fighters. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. Jedi's engage.
What are your orders?
Alright. Bomber Group 2, come in from behind. Oops, see, I didn't turn on that Acclimator's overshield. He's already starting to fail. Let's try to pull you back. Let's engage the overshields. And Venator, take out that support ship. We've got to use the capital ships. I didn't enter this the way I wanted to. Target the shield generator. Use power to main weapons. Well, we're actually looking pretty good. Kick on all over shields and engage the shield generator. Bomber squadrons, move in for the shield generator. Is that battleship destroyed? Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking really good, actually. Their shield is already down. Take out the shield generator now. We did happen to lose that. That's all right. Engage the hangar. Wing 2, Wing 1. Take out the subsystems. I don't need to lose any more ships. Let's pull you back. Bring you in and fire all weapons on the Venator. Jedi Star Cruiser. Now that's what I would command this ship from the bridge. Or I would command this fleet from the bridge of this ship because it is so damn sexy. I love the Venator class. It's looking good. All fighters, just keep those enemy fighters off of our bombers. This is a major victory for the Republic. The early war is actually doing well. It's so early though, so early.
We are victorious.
Nicely done.
Cannons charged.
Only lost one acclimated cruiser. Took out a Type 2 space station. Pretty happy with that victory. Pretty damn happy with that victory. Hopefully the first of many victories. But now we have to take out the ground forces. And that
Vehicle
is actually going to take a minute because we don't have ground forces.
Constructing unit.
I would love to take out the ground forces
Unit in
if we
production.
had the troops to do it.
Vehicle in production.
Next time on Let's Play Republic at War, Jedi General Plo Koon and Delta Squad are sent in behind enemy lines on a daring raid of Mechas 3, and the Separatists strike back in force as sector after sector is tossed into utter chaos. Will the Clone Army be able to defend the Republic? Find out in the next episode of Republic at War.